Hi everybody, it is Belle here, and today I'm gonna read this macaque reader story thing from Wattpad. I'm sorry, they have a little over a year left to live. It echoes through my head, seeing my human body laying on their hospital bed. Their mom next to them fights tears while their dad rubs her back. I see them sighing. They were upset. It was obvious that they had no energy to cry. The rest of their time would be them laying in the hospital bed with a warm fuzzy blanket, and I will be there all the way through, or so I thought. A month passed since the news. We just have been laying in bed. I felt sympathetic for my human. They were exhausted, bags under their eyes, and their skin pale. I wish I could give them a hug. I am only their shadow. I can only mimic their movement on point. Though I cannot feel their pain. Everything in the shadow realm is soft. I can't feel anything. There are walls and floors, but it's like touching violet or a cloud. Suddenly, a bunch of shadow monkeys run past me, jumping into some kind of dark purple portal. Excuse me. I heard about this happening from other shadows. Here I thought it was some kind of myth to make things more interesting. I look back at my human. They won't notice if I left for a second, right? I mean, they definitely have more issues than worrying about finding a shadow of their self. I walk up to the portal. I take a peek to see the human world. It was so magical, but how? I say, thinking to myself. I hear fast footsteps behind me. Huh? Another monkey shadow runs into the portal, pushing me into it with him. I fall off of some kind of crater in a mountain, letting on my side. I grunt and feel the small rock pebbles. Yeah, sorry. The small rock pebbles on my knees. Dust and dirt on the palm of my hands. I am in the human world. Boom. I quickly run and hide behind the large rock, realizing that there is another problem. Two monkeys are fighting each other, and it continually isn't pretty. One with brown fur and peach skin, his hair tied with red ribbons. Other, which looked like the shadows I saw earlier, looks like the other monkey, but with a darker color. Pale petal, black fur with a red marking across his yellow eyes. Sorry, his yellow eyes. I looked away and see what looks like to be a teenager, black sparky hair with tipped up with a red bandana. A staff keeping him from getting up. I quickly went over to him and grunts and strains, attempting to stand up. Hey, relax. I'm gonna get you out of here, okay? I say, attempting like the lift of the lift of the yeah. I can't. I can't. Attempting to lift the staff to my shock, it wouldn't budge. It was very heavy. I strainedly and continued to try to lift it. It's no use. Only Monkey King can wield it. Monkey King? He looks at me at utter shock, like I am an undercultured fool. Before he had time to respond, we hear laughter in the distance. Seriously, you fell for that. I had by a nearby stone, a part of a mountain. I assume the kid continues to try to push the staff off of him. I see the one he called Monkey King towered by the bunch of shadow clones when suddenly a huge shadow like monster forms around the other monkey. Sorry, kid, nothing personal. A bright yellow light pops up in front of them right before that thing was about to hit the kid. How can he move so quickly? Come on, show me the real Sun Wukong. The old, the old, blech, the old you would have leveled this whole mountain range to stop me, but you're afraid of hurting some kid. Pathetic. He yells the Monkey King, pushing the huge fist away from the kid. Come on, staff. I can't. I'm not strong enough, kid. The Monkey King spoke, grunting, doing so. We're definitely gonna have some words later, but right now it's time for the hero stuff. It seemed to get some motion. Yeah, can't read that. Motion in him. Yellow sparks surrounded the staff. No way. I thought to myself, he managed to pick it up, panting. Doing so, he swung it before yelling, step into the strike. The staff hits in the giant shadow, causing a huge explosion. I yelp, completely behind the stone now, covering my head. A big wave of heat surrounding me. It was quiet now. The Monkey King helps the kid into some kind of flying cloud, helping him get away from here. I stand up looking around. Fire and rocks were everywhere. I stepped closer to where the kid was, and the staff felt a decent-sized crater. I ran my fingers along the cracks. Then suddenly someone twirls me around, pinning me against the crater. I see that it was the other monkey. Man, he looks pissed. Oh, you're not him, he says, releasing my wrist and backing away. He looked pretty injured, and he was gonna walk away, but he turned back, looking at me puzzled. Did you see everything? Oh, yeah, I guess. I rubbed my back of my neck, feeling awkward. Who are you? Actually, no. What are you? You look like you don't belong here. That's 'cause I don't. I am from the Shadow Realm, and I may have gotten curious about the mysterious portal that led me to here. I say, pointing down to where I stand. He just gives me a blank stare. Are you saying it's my fault? No. Well, I mean, not really. He scrolls, rolling his eyes. He looks up at the sky as if he was debating on something. He finally looks back at me, like he had an idea. I'm not sure how to take you back to your dimension. So till then, I suppose you could stay with me. Stay with you? Why would I do that? You almost killed the kid. That's none of your business, first of all. And I mean, I couldn't care less. Stay here if you want. I wouldn't be waiting for you, he says, staring to walk away. His clothes are pretty torn up. I groan, following him. I may be a shadow for a human, but I don't know a lot about the human world at all. On the walk to his place, it's silent. I didn't feel like talking to him anyways, not after what I saw him do. Heck, for all I know, if I say something he doesn't agree with, he could easily snap me like a twig. Eventually, we arrive at his place. It was underground cave hidden well. Inside it was very comforting, surprisingly. A big red bean bag in the corner. A shelf with succulent plants on it. A big mattress, in the middle of the room with a small kitchen and a small table with no chairs. The place was small, but I felt warmth in here, as if I was safe. So, I hope you would know that you wouldn't be staying for free. He was smirking, sitting on the mattress with one knee up on his chest, his arm resting on it. I thought this was an apology for bringing me here in the first place. Hey, I didn't tell you that to do that. You let curiosity get the best of you. He throws his hand in the air, a smug look on his face. I sighed, leaning against the wall. Alright, what do you want, macaque? Wyan. Alright, right, so Wyan. As you saw from the show earlier, I have some people I need to deal with, and I could really use your help on that. I'm not hurting anyone. Not asking you to. I just want to know their motives, that's all. So you want me to spy to tell you that what their plans are. Ding ding ding, he says, approaching me with a smile showing his fangs. And if I don't, then he suddenly goes onto the ground, popping up from behind me, placing his hands on the sides of my shoulders, resting his chin on my shoulder as well. You wouldn't have a purpose anymore. He squeezes me a bit, chills running down my spine. I quickly move away, looking at him with a annoyed expression. He just chuckles. Alright, I will go along with this, but I say, like I said before, I'm not hurting anyone. Yeah, I get it. He walks past, ruffling my hair a bit, doing so. Welcome to the human world, kiddo. I sigh, fixing my hair. This is going to be a hell journey. That's it.